What's up, everybody? My name is Tim Stoddard. Welcome, as always, to Stodzy TV. This is episode 8. So glad you're here with me. First and foremost, my apologies for taking some time off the videos. I've been working really hard, as I said, to do some upgrades with the production value. I've said it a few times. I'm working on getting a backdrop here. We put some opening together for the video, so I was recording some content with that. But I have not forgotten about you. We're still here. We're still going full. And thank you, as always, for the positive response I've been getting. I honestly didn't realize how much of an impact the videos were getting until I started getting some Facebook messages from people asking when the next episode was coming. So there's that. Thank you. Some next news. We officially launched our own brand. So Stodzy Media now has its own Facebook page and now has its own separate website. All the social media content that we're putting together is going to be on that site, as opposed to stodzyinternetmarketing.com, which is a separate website and a separate market, so to speak. Now that we've gotten the disclaimers out of the way, today we're talking about video. I'm making a video about videos. This is getting out of control. I've never seen such a boom in this kind of content before in the years that I've been doing that. I put together some really interesting facts for you guys, which by the end of watching this video, if you're not convinced that you should be doing video yourself, then you're either being romantic about the way you have been doing things and you're not willing to change, or you're just being stubborn. I get it. If it were up to me, I would write blogs and write essays. I enjoy the keyboard a lot more than I enjoy the video camera, but this is where the market is going, and if you're not keeping up with this, then you're going to get left behind. So what we have today, 3 reasons why you need to be doing video. And when I say need to be doing video, I'm not saying why you should. I'm saying why you need to. If you don't get on video, you're going to get left behind. First and foremost, this one is actually old news, but it's becoming even more and more relevant. YouTube is the second largest search engine in the world. The first is Google, the second is YouTube. The reason that this is important isn't necessarily because of traffic, it's because of intent. If you look at the video previous to this, we talked a lot about user intent. When people go to YouTube and they search for things, a lot of that traffic is how-to videos. People are savvy and they're taking it upon themselves to learn how to do things. So there's tons of tons of how-to videos on YouTube. You know, there's people are making a lot of money doing makeup tutorials. Construction companies are bringing in business by doing how-to tutorials on like framing a wall. Right now, this is a how-to video on how to build your business by using social media. So these kind of videos are doing really good through YouTube, and the reason why is because they're searchable. YouTube still has a long way to go with how you rank videos, but as of right now, we have the title of the video and we have the description underneath, as well as the amount of subscribers a YouTube channel has. So building your YouTube channel is really important for that reason. Number 2, this is pretty much breaking news as of yesterday. I'm sure it came out a couple of days before that, but I found out about it yesterday. Instagram is now increasing the time on their videos from 15 seconds to a full minute. There's a lot of storytelling going on Instagram, and I was reading, I'm going to put the article in the show notes, so if you look in the description below, you'll see the article, but video viewing is up 40%. Even in the last year, people are just absorbing content differently. When the internet first started, it was text, and still is. With the boom of Facebook, it was pictures, and the boom of Instagram, it was pictures and micro content like tweets and vines. Now it's video. This is just where we're going. So Instagram is jumping on board as well. And with Instagram, that's kind of the most important, but Facebook Live is coming out, and Facebook viewership on videos is competing with YouTube. Now, the third reason, and this is a reason that is very intriguing to me, because I like to engage in social audiences, and I like to actively participate with them and communicate with them, but Periscope Periscope, and again, I'll put this article in the notes, but Periscope is claiming that people are watching 110 years of video a day on Periscope. Now, if you're not familiar with what Periscope is, it's a live streaming app. So I can essentially hold my cell phone and I can record live, and then people who follow me can see exactly what I'm seeing. And the camera works both ways. So I can show what's in front of me, or I can flip the camera on to me. But think about that for a second. 110 years worth of video is being watched every single day. The app's like a year old. Something like 200 million people are already using it every day. Periscope is huge. You need to be on Periscope. You need to have your face and your voice actively participating with your audience. A lot of the rules that we said before are still in effect. Building an audience is still huge. Building an email list is still huge. These social media platforms are still a third party and a gateway for you to speak to your audience, and we need to make sure we own our email list so that we always have direct access to our audience. But with that being said, this is the future. This is not going away. People are spending more time on their mobile phones and on these social apps than ever before, and really more than anything they've ever paid attention to ever, including newspaper and magazines and DVDs and VHS. This is the future. You need to get on it. Video is where everybody's going to be, and if you get left behind, you're just going to be toast. If you have any questions, this is a very compelling topic, and I think I'm going to spend a lot of time on it. It's a lot of information to try to spit into a 7 or 8 minute video, but I want to get the topic out there, and then as these videos go on, like I said before, we're going to break it down a little bit more. But I know you guys probably have questions. Email me, tim@stodzy.com. I answer every single email. And also make sure that you like the Stodzy media page, because that's where we're putting all this content through. And then Snapchat, guys, our Snapchat's killing it. I've been talking about Snapchat for every single video at this point. You gotta be participating on Snapchat, because it's where the younger social audience is. And in another 5 years, all of these kids are going to be pretty much at the epicenter of all social media. So that's been working really well for us, and you can follow us there at Stodzy Media. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you. Peace.